Guess what, bestie? You are being resuscitated. You are also being approved for everything. It's like genie in a bottle. It's giving Aladdin a whole new world. You are honoring what is truly ending in your life. So you know it's serious when the cash register is out. There is no more coming in hot. There is no more coming in hot to save the day for everybody and their little doggy or kitty. None of that. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers, because we are the champions of the world. Don't ask me to sing, y'all. My throat hurts. Okay. So, anyways, there is so much on the way. You know how they say in Game of Thrones, winter is coming? Justice is coming. And on top of that, you are honoring what is finally ending in your life. No more coming in hot, no more existential crisis, no more here to save the day, to prove a point that you can. You're only here to save yourself. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. You are only here to save you. You, yourself, and you. So you're starting to be rewarded for falling back. Normally you have all these other people that need to fall back, but you are falling back into the distance. You've been in the hangman position and now you are seeing things from a different point of view. All of this was to stop you in your tracks, that you don't have to be everything for everyone. You don't have to carry around that guilt. You're going through a major reset in your nervous system. We've been talking about this for the past couple of days, but it is so important to the way that you manifest. If your nervous system is a freaking roller coaster, that is how your manifestations have been coming in. And not that you're trying to reset your nervous system just for manifestations, but I'm just like giving an example of what it has affected. It could have been affecting your health, the way that you were eating, the way that you were dealing with relationships, and also manifestations. So you are honoring what is ending, and that is coming in hot for anyone. You don't have to prove that you are the alpha. You don't have to prove that you are the mother of dragons. You don't have to prove any of that to anyone. And it is bringing a lot of unwanted attention because people like to compete with you. They really, really do, especially in front of an audience. Okay, so people want to, in front of others, say, look, I won over them. I won. And then when you withdraw, when you remove yourself from the equation, you show them you didn't win anything. You didn't win anything. So the scales are finally being balanced where you get to take better care of yourself. You get to properly rest and recharge while their plans fail because they don't have access. And you are signing new contracts because you are now obligated to yourself. Does that make sense? And you are now not doing acts of kindness for others, but acts of kindness for yourself. Because if you don't pour into yourself first, how are you supposed to then pour into the people that you really care about? So I have the 10 of Cups for you. And this is about you not only knowing that your life is going to be good, but knowing that you have to take care of you and still take care of these relationships in your life that matter. You are starting to see that you are safe from having to do things for other people or feeling obligated. You are throwing your obligation to others out the window. So it's kind of like in Game of Thrones where they pledge allegiance or they pledge fealty to a house or whoever is the king or queen. You are no longer pledging fealty to anyone but you. Yes, you. And you're also paying attention to the thrill of the hunt, the thrill of the chase, because you do like that type of excitement. But maybe you're starting to see that that type of excitement is what has your nervous system wrecked a little bit. And you're like, I need to fix this. And then you're also being mindful of who has this type of behavior because it gets your heart racing. You're done having to have a mind that's racing. You're done with the overthinking. You are learning how to shut it all down and have a new baseline. You're like, no, I need to take better care of myself. And so if anybody is trying to push me to the edge or adding too much of that vigor and craziness into my life, like I need to clock that and I need to move accordingly. Everyone is going to have to be on your frequency, on your vibration, the way that you move if they want to be close to you, because you are not playing. You are nothing to play with. You are no one to mess around with. And people slowly but surely are finding that out. They're bummed, like, oh my gosh, I thought I was winning. I thought it was going to be so easy. And they're like, yeah, they're sad. Because when you're not around to engage, the game is not fun. Hunger Games is not fun. Game of Thrones is not fun. It's just not fun when you're not around. They're heroic nonsense. Them trying to have this savior complex or superiority complex isn't any fun when you are not around for them to quite literally shit on or try to. So you're done coming in hot and you are enjoying the silence. This is not something that you're used to. So I'm seeing that your mind races really fast. I don't know if this is a defense mechanism or it's just something that you've just always done over time. You're done adapting to other people's nonsense. You're clocking out of the cuckoo microphone, the cuckoo motel, hotel, Holiday Inn, whatever. You are over it. You're like, this is making me think a lot, having to problem solve. It's just making my mind race. It's making my heart race. And I just don't want any part of this. So you are really enjoying the silence. And this is illuminating your mind, your body, and your soul. What else did I get for you guys? You're going through a heart chakra activation and a sacral activation. If you watched the last message I did, you were going through a voice activation. And it was weird because I thought, okay, I don't feel like the collective is sick, but there is something going on with the throat. And it feels somewhat sinusy. I don't know. But now you are getting ready to activate the sacral and your heart. You are so over being strung up or tired or exhausted or depleted for somebody else's campaign or somebody else's issues. Like, you're so done with that. You're like, okay. I know I swore to like honor, obey, do all of these things or work at this job or be this for my family, but you are going through a major breakthrough where you are seeing like some of these things are keeping me stuck. So this breakthrough is here. You have been really mean to yourself over the years. And maybe you didn't clock it before, but you're clocking it now. You're like, dang, why did I put all of that on my shoulders? Why did I punish myself in that way? Why did I think that I had to do all of that? Because you're dealing with some type of burnout. You're like, why did I do that to myself? Why was I so mean? And I feel like it's because somebody else was always treating you this way. So then you in turn started treating yourself this way. Maybe it was a narcissistic parent. Maybe it was an ex that always talked to you this way. And so now internally you're realizing, oh dang, sometimes I treat myself that way. Like, why do I do that? So this has created a tower moment in your life where you see, I've got to dig all of this up. It's a different type of rock bottom. This rock bottom is showing you, I'm never feeling quite settled, stable, secure, or safe. And I'm always thinking that I have to do more or that it has to be perfect because of other people's expectations that I've sewn into my own, made my own. And now I've been talking to myself that way and I'm done. So you're digging all of it up, all the words that you would say to yourself, all the ways in which you pressured yourself or treated yourself in a mean way, it's kind of like you're the one that cracks the whip. No one is harder on you than you. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's say you have a deadline to like get something done, and you're putting all of this pressure on yourself. But there's no real fear or doom that it has to be that deadline. It's just what you've put on yourself. Does that make sense? It's a deadline that you created. And you're like, no, I have to get this done, and I can't eat, and I won't give myself water, and I won't, like, it's, you were looking for all these different ways to punish yourself and keep going. So I'm hearing self-deprecating. I think that's the word. But you were being really mean to yourself. Okay? Like, way too mean to yourself. So now you're digging deeper, okay? So you've already moved all of the words around. Like, okay, we don't need to be doing all of that. We don't need to be saying all of that. We don't need to be putting this amount of pressure, always making yourself feel like a burden. Now that you've wiped all of that from the earth, now you're digging deeper. Like, I know there's more. What is the root of this? You're getting to the root. Ooh, I like this. It's giving Game of Thrones. Like, I'm gonna rip it out. Root and stem. It's one of my favorite things to say. You're ripping it out, root and stem. You know that there's got to be a deeper meaning where you can actually be in a flow state. You don't know how really to do that because no one ever let you be in that flow state. They always expected more from you. Like always. And now you're seeing how you're going to build your 10 of Cups. You are coming out of a very difficult situation and you are not going to let anyone destroy or disrupt your peace. You are enjoying the silence. I'm hearing that song, I Need a Hero. Like, these people are wanting you to come back, but not because they need you to save them, but because they want to look like a hero to you. They want to look like a hero in front of an audience. Your approval rating, anything that could go good in your life is going right because you have disengaged. You have detached. Yesterday we talked about how you can't buy detachment at the grocery store. And you truly can't. Like, detachment is an art form, and this is something that you are learning to do because it is vital to your being. There's a lot of justice on the way, and those that came after you tried to put on a show, those that were very performative in trying to bring about your downfall, are starting to see that their words, the things that they said about you, are turning to ash in their mouth. People are also looking at you like, did they make a deal with the devil? Did they make a deal with time itself? Did they buy detachment at the grocery store? Because whatever you seem to have swore fealty to before, like you would have never walked away, you would have never let it go, you are proving people wrong. And you mean it. You're going to keep all of these acts of kindness and small gestures of whatever for yourself. You're coming out of a difficult situation and you aren't wanting to be around a lot of people while you figure all of this out. You are steering clear of those that try to be passive aggressive with you, veiled threats, people that try to suggest harm without saying it. You are no longer being overlooked for your contributions. You are no longer being essential to anyone except for the people that matter. You are done being available 24/7 where you don't get any rest time. You're done with this restless or wired but tired feeling. You're done with thinking that you have to save all of these people that don't show up for you. You don't care about their apologies. And you have a lot of jealous colleagues. People that get close to you, they become quickly jealous, or they turn on you, or they project sabotage, or they give empty promises, or they're not reliable. Well, it is too late, and you are working on the power of forgiveness and how you're going to move on with your life. But something that you've been waiting for is arriving to uplift you. You are gaining control over your finances. You are going to be living comfortably without constant worry. So affirm that below. I live comfortably without constant worry. Good things are coming your way from your past acts of kindness. Blessings and only positive experiences are here. You also have romance blossoming in your life. So I don't know if you've caught feelings for someone recently or you are rekindling something, but you're done coming in hot. You're coming in calm, cool, collected, unbothered, unfazed for the rooms that you choose to come into. So you're truly starting to see what you're in alignment with. And I see that you're listening to your body more. You are someone that is a hero. You are able to save people, but you are being careful again with who has access to you. On top of that, you are the person that's going to lead others out of darkness. Okay, you have a gift. You are destined for fame and fortune, whether you want this or not. So it's good that you're learning how to deal with your nervous system. You're learning how to deal with other people that are competitive or that try to drag you down. You're done with people that would quite literally take you right off a cliff if you let them. And you're done with the twists and turns. You understand the lesson. You understand the assignment. So right now you are learning to master your fears. You are uncovering hidden fears that are ingrained in you, and you're done holding back from living your most authentic life. So maybe before you thought, oh, my life is supposed to be like chaotic and crazy and loud and this, and now you're starting to see like, oh, my nervous system doesn't like that. My body actually doesn't like all of that. And you could also be the type of person that can listen to 3 things at once. And now even the thought of that could give you anxiety. Like maybe you're the type of person that could listen to music, watch a show, and be listening to a podcast, but you're not doing things like that anymore because you are working on yourself. We have work your light. Let the light of your presence illuminate every room you enter, and let them see the light that you carry. So you are no longer walking into a room and being like, oh, I should keep myself hidden. I should just kind of fade into the background. Not that you ever wanted to do that, but maybe when you didn't want people paying attention to you, you would do this. So it's like just becoming more balanced and more centered so you can, in fact, walk into these rooms comfortably without feeling anxiety or social anxiety. So I want to see what else that you need to know before the month is over. It's like you're learning the balance between lighting the way for others, being the shining example, being someone that is going to be in the spotlight, and not being around people that are a detriment to your health. Okay, people that are always disrupting your life. You are safe to walk away. You are safe to move forward, and you have every right to enjoy the silence. God is putting you in a very favorable position because you are honoring what is ending. You are making very important choices and decisions to take care of you. Okay, it's like you're taking care of the inner child. You're taking care of you. God is not only putting you in a favorable position, but helping you see that you are seen in a positive light despite what your haters say. And on top of that, you are going to be living comfortably without having to be in worry or fear. There's going to be a lot of people that have respect and admiration for you. But yeah, your winning streak is beginning now. No one is going to break or be able to break this chain of achievements. Everything you touch will turn to gold because you are determined right now, but in a different way. You're not letting people steal your time. Not anymore. So let's say it's almost like you're trying to wean people off of you. You've detached from a lot and now you're trying to wean everybody off slowly. Like, you're not going to be able to just text me. You're not going to be able to just message me. I'm not going to answer you right away. or I'm not even going to let you think that I'll answer you right away, or I'm not going to be here much longer. You're giving a vibe of I'm not going to be here much longer. I feel like I'm tripping over my words a lot, and I feel like that's because you're resetting. You're getting this upgrade, and it's like your body's got to get used to this new speed. So for me, for instance, normally I would speak very, very fast, or at least I think I speak fast, but you're going to be speaking slower. And so as you're trying to figure out this new pace, give yourself some grace to, get used to it. But yeah, I'm just seeing so much karma. And on top of that, like good karma for you, motorcycle, bad karma for them, the ops. On top of that, you are seeing like, I can't fix them. Okay. What I mean by that is there were a lot of people around you. These are the people that you're weaning off of you. There are people that leaned on you, needed favors from you, needed you for things. You can't fix them. 11:11 on my timer. You can't fix them. You can't get them to see the light or a different way. You can't make them stand up for themselves. You can't make them see what's good for them or that they should know their worth. You can't make them see this. So for the people that you know that you cannot fix, these are the people that you are weaning off of you. Like, no, you're not. Spirit saying they are no longer able to suck at the teat of greatness because they are not truly recognizing the greatness in you. They are no longer able to suck at the teat of greatness because they didn't even want to acknowledge the greatness in you. And how I'm hearing that is they acknowledge that like you're awesome, you're always helping them. Oh my gosh, thank you. But they weren't actually acknowledging it by doing better. You don't like to waste your time if people aren't going to align with you. They just pretend. There were some pretenders acting like, oh, I'm doing the same thing as you. So you needed this message before the end of the month so you can know without a shadow of a doubt that this is the right thing to do. Okay, bestie, this is the right thing to do, that you don't let these people try to take advantage continuously, because that's what they were doing. Like, oh, I can do whatever to the collective. They're never going to rain on my parade, be mean to me. They'll always be there for me. So you were like this spiritual vending machine for your friends and families and people that confided in you. And your angels have been working with you during this time to give you important messages about your situation and decisions. Like they're trying to show you like, hey, you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing by not answering your phone, turning your phone off, not being there to save the day for everyone. Because maybe for a while it was a fine line between saving the day and not, what is the word? It is enabling. Okay, you're done enabling people to think that they can always lean on you, because there is a greater community. Okay, your greatness aligns with the greater community of people that do want better, people that are in alignment, that are on the same frequency, and that is where you're going to be turning your attention to. So right now, Spirit has you working on yourself. Okay, working on yourself so you are not in situations where you were overlooked. You're not a domestic servant. You're not open or available 24/7. Because this was making you restless. People always knowing like they could reach you at any time. You being overlooked, not appreciated, not recognized. People always threatening you or making you feel like I can take this away at any time. You're done being in a tight spot for other people, or being restless or the problem solver for others. You're going to have proper boundaries so you can protect yourself. Then we have live differently. Real progress calls for not just new thoughts, but new patterns and doing things differently to make the journey more fulfilling. So right now, you're just working on you, okay? You're working on you and what you need to be happy. And then you will move towards this community of greatness that also is trying to choose to live differently. Okay, a lot of people in the same boat as you, they're not faking the funk. They're also trying to build their life and their dreams. The foundation of what you build today is part of a bigger picture. Keep believing and staying positive because big things are headed your way. There is a lot of words traveling about you. Like, oh, dang, I thought that I could rely on so and so. They're not helping me. But I respect that. Like, even if they don't want to say that out loud, they respect that. People are seeing that God is putting you in a favorable position. You've always been in a position of favor. Affirm it below. I am always in a position of favor. There is a lot of good news on the way that you need to hear before the month is over. You have good news in love, justice, finance, and health, which is amazing that it's all coming in at once. Some of you are going to be entering into a new relationship, one that will reflect you and your newfound authenticity. And then others of you are rekindling a romance that also will honor your newfound authenticity, this newfound you. I'm getting the wait is nearly over. Expect to receive an important good news on an important issue that will have a positive outcome. I'm getting that you will be choosing love. Strong reactions right now will cause more harm than good because of all that you're working towards and all that you are resetting. I'm getting that so strongly. Like you having a strong reaction, getting amped up, wound up, you're learning that that cannot be your baseline anymore. Moving into this next era, this next chapter, this quantum leap that you've been being prepared for. So in this ascension, you are being asked to look up what you perceive to be over, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to be wound up or animated or be, my usual self. No, it's a new level of authenticity for you, that you don't have to be the loudest person in the room, that you don't always have to be. It's giving like Captain Save-A-Ho, like, oh my gosh, like I have to save you guys because like, what are you even doing? It's like not having to be everything for everybody. Again, sucking at the teat of greatness. You don't need anybody. What? No, stop it. So if speaking up feels like the right thing to do, then make sure it's done with love. That is what you're going to be doing. So even if somebody is driving you up the wall and you're like, this is my new way of doing things, instead of being like, you're going to do it from a place of love. Like, hey, I need you to understand that I have to take better care of myself, take better care of everybody else, or whatever your responsibilities are. So you're like, I just need you to be supportive of me, please, because I want things to change. I need to change. Like, let's say you're in a relationship and you're like, hey, I'm going to start therapy. I'm going to go to counseling. I'm going to work through this trauma, this baggage, these unresolved issues. And I need you to be supportive while I'm sorting through this. So there is something that came in as the catalyst for change to show you like, hey, this chaos, this excitement is good, but not all the time. It doesn't always need to be on a level 10. You know what I mean? So you are choosing love right now. You have good news coming in and you are learning to overprotect your boundaries. Because you don't want your needs going unmet. That is a new thing for you. You're like, my needs are not going unmet. Not anymore. More sleep, more rest. Like you're going to be getting more sleep and more rest than ever before. Because if you really think about it, you're always supercharged. You are already like this superhero. You might as well have a freaking cape, because that is how people see you and perceive you, like you can do it all. But just because you can do it all doesn't mean that you need to do it all for everyone endlessly. So that part of your life is ending in a way. Okay, it's just changing. The title is changing. The way that you do it is changing, because now you being supercharged all the time is taking a toll on you, and it's time to like get some R&R and to create a new life, a new mindset, and a new boundary. So God is preparing you for a level up and preparing you to take the next step in your life and show the universe that you're ready. you're not letting your needs go unmet. You are reviewing your boundaries as well. Like everything is up for debate, everything is up for discussion in your mind, and everything is up for review. You're like, about that. I don't know why I was letting so and so do this, so I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't know why I was giving so much to this one thing. I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't know why I was always so quick to respond, quick to answer, quick to help. I'm not doing that anymore. There is a new baseline. Affirm it below. I'm enjoying the silence. Everything I touch turns to gold. I have a new baseline. I've got a new attitude. I've got a new lease on life. The divine wants you to get excited for all the good stuff that's on the way, and it's a lot. So this shift that you're going through, this transition, it's vital. Like this is something very important to you. Like I want to be able to have a calm reaction. I want to be able to do things properly. So maybe before you knew you needed to work through some shadow aspects, or you knew that you needed to address some things, and you're like, I'll take care of that another day. But now you're taking care of the things that you would put on the back burner. So because people don't have access to your unconditional love, your happiness, the good vibes that you bring, they are becoming unhinged, a little bit crazy, because now you are assessing things clearly like, yeah, I'm safe to move forward and I don't have to explain myself. Some of you guys could even be going through a grieving process, grieving the life that you used to live, grieving the people that you thought would be around, or actually going through grief. So whoever I'm speaking to, like, you're just, wow, this isn't even supposed to be in here. You're on the right path. You are on the right path. You have a lot of opportunities ahead. So I want to talk to you guys about this racing mind that you've had. You are learning how to truly accept yourself. You are learning to have radical acceptance for yourself. You are reclaiming your power. You are stepping into your sovereignty. You are doing so unapologetically. So I don't know who needs to know this, but you are destined for riches, fame, and success. I see you being very down to earth, very private, and it's like crazy because if you thought you couldn't even get any more private, here we are. You are becoming even more private and just not putting up with any nonsense. Okay, you are releasing people making you the main attraction. You only want God or the divine or the universe making you the main attraction. You're not going to let these other people and their unwanted attention make you the main attraction. You are entering main character. Can't even shuffle this. Main character energy. We have power and feeling safe. You are stepping into your power and you are safe to feel safe. Because you are overprotecting your boundaries. You are honoring what is ending. And then there's something about, like, there could be some ancient teachings that are helping illuminate your mind. There could be certain things that you're getting ready to study, or that you are studying, or you're reading more about. I just feel like you're studying things in this level up that are going to help you with your mind, your body, your soul, instead of always helping other people. And then this is going to make you shine in a different way. Like, dang, Collective has it all the way together. Like, look at the way that they just don't give people access. They have proper boundaries. Like, even though you can heal and activate people in any setting, you are choosy, picky. What is the word? I forget. But you're very specific in with who you're going to allow around you right now. And you're not going to apologize for it. So yeah, it is requiring some change. I'm hearing an airplane fly overhead. I just feel like you've been resilient for a long time. It's one of your superpowers. But now you're going to heal from all of the resilience that you've had to be era after era, chapter after chapter, timeline after timeline. We have divine lineage. Despite all the betrayal that you've gone through, you have divine lineage. There is greatness in your DNA. So God is going to help you uncover the truth of who you really are. So maybe all this time you thought, I don't know what you thought, but maybe all this time you thought, this is how my life's going to be. This is just how it is. And God's showing you like, no, there's more. There's actually more. So you are going to be not just surviving. You're going to be thriving. You're not just going to be maneuvering through harsh conditions. You're not going to be having to adapt anymore. You are self-sufficient. Even though you are built for survival, you're going to be living a very intentional life. Okay. So wherever you felt like you were ready to fight, you were angry, you were getting crazier than normal, you had a lot of responsibilities on your plate. And so I see you done spiraling, done with these meltdowns, because now you're addressing things from a calmer, it's like a calmer pursuit. You are ascending to the highest level of human experience. I love that. Affirm it below. I am ascending to the highest level of human experience. Okay, let's see if we got anything else for you guys. Holy Spirit, is there anything else that the collective needs to know? Thank you. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. You didn't think this could be done, but you're actually going to obtain quite a bit of help. Okay, you have a lot of help coming in. Like your family is going to be helping you out, or your loved ones, and you're not used to, it's like you don't know how to truly lean on other people for support, or that's hard for you. You're like, oh, just let me do this myself. But now is the time. Okay, now is the time to let other people help you. You're not delusional. Like they do want to come in and help, but maybe, oh, okay. Spirit is saying in situations of love, let these people come to your aid so they can feel important or vital in your life. Because sometimes you make it seem like, I don't need anybody. And I know, bestie, I know, between me and you, I know you don't be needing people, but sometimes it can be either like emasculating or make people feel less than, that really care and want your approval and want to help. And you're like, yeah, but I can do it myself. So I see you falling back in a way where it is this ebb and flow. It is a proper flow state. Like, let them help you. Okay, so this is like a gentleman wanting to open the door and you being like, no, I got the door. No, let them open it. Okay, say thank you. You feel what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to think of an example, but letting people help you. Let's say this is your girlfriend and your girlfriend's like, I want to feel like I'm adding to the equation. And you're like, you can't fold laundry. You can't do anything right. And they're just like, because there's a perfectionist in you, or you feel like, no, I got to do everything by myself, or you like that title, or I don't know. It could have been a way that your parents were. It's been hardwired in you since you were small. And now you are choosing, to do things differently. Two of Pentacles. Because doing it that way was draining you. It was depleting you. Always doing it the same way. You're done doing it the same way. You're done exhausting yourself. I see you also healing from some narcissistic personalities, people that wanted to influence and control you. You are an artist. Okay, you are an artist, you are a producer, you are a writer, you're a performer, and the stage is yours. I feel like once you get the hang of this new baseline after this reset for your nervous system, I feel like you will feel more artistic. It's like a lot of different breakthroughs. You will feel different when you're manifesting, different when you're resting, different when you're artistic, and different when you're romantic or loving. I also see that you're done isolating yourself. Like you're kind of done with people, but you're not going to be isolating yourself as much. Like you're entering a new era of your life where everyone is going to be meeting the artist in you. the lovers. Okay, for those of you that are in love, like how you perform, how you light up the world, how you light up the stage. I feel like you're going to help others go deep too. Yeah, you're going to help wake other people up. I told you, you guys have a way of lighting dark paths for others. And so it is important that you are able to light this path and able to heal and truly be kinder to yourself. Stop being in this pressure cooker that is self-inflicted. You're also not going to go into the matrix pressure cooker for anyone either. You're like, yeah, I'm not obligated. Queen of Cups. You are mastering your emotions. You're done coming in hot like wands. You're coming in with, there's more water, there's more crying, there's more bearing your soul. You're vulnerable, you're intimate, you're different. This is going to be different. This rebirth is different. That's why this tower came in and showed you like there's a better way, and you're finally ready to hear it. So before you had other things you had to survive to get through, and now you're at that part of the lesson where you get to do something different. And yeah, some things had to be upheavaled and it was not fun to go through. Like for some of you it was betrayal. For others of you it was ailments or illness. Whatever sadness this was, your strategy is changing. And you are always playing. Ooh, I caught them all. You are playing chess and not checkers. The Emperor. Like you can still be a boss and be the Queen of Cups. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Well, it's a lot. It's too many. Holy Spirit, anything else? I haven't used this deck in a long time, but I love the way it shuffles. Anything else, Holy Spirit? The Magician. We will take this as the last card. You are very powerful, unresourceful. So you're going to be working through what is authentic to you. What is, yeah, because you're not going to be this perfect version. You just have to know that you're amazing at what you do. It's not always going to be the way you would like it to look or the way that you would like it to be, but you're learning how to let go. You're learning how to detach from the outcomes or how you think it needs to go down or be. You're releasing control. Okay, most of all, you are detaching from the need to control or dissect or boss around. All of those things that would normally make you unhinged, unsnap. Like that would make you snap. Like, no, you can't take out the garbage that way. No, you can't do this and that. You're seeing where this stems from. Truly. I know I said that was all I was going to do, but. So we have Libra and Leo. You guys could be a Leo or Libra, sun, moon, or rising. Like you can still be generous and warm-hearted while still being a diplomat, and you're going to be more romantic and more easygoing and social, but in a different way. More boundaries, seeing through the frauds. I feel like there's something going on with your spiritual gifts as well. I am seeing that financial blockages are being lifted. You could also be a Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, which explains, some of the perfection tendencies. Okay, let's get some advice from... I'm hearing that song Come Together right now. I think it's the Beatles. Okay, heal the ouch. Oh my gosh. You are going to heal the ouch, and it is going to bring you to life. You are being resuscitated. You are being reborn. You're seeing that, oh my gosh, this is going to be way better. It's like God's giving you a new compass. Again, a new lease on life. I'm seeing that animals are going to be really drawn to you right now, especially cats and birds. So let me know. You are going from the pit to the palace. And you're not even, some of you guys aren't even really in a pit. Maybe a pit of emotions, but it's all elevating. It's all changing. Your finances are changing. Like something that you've been waiting for. That's why you needed this before the month ended. You're about to be put in a favorable position, which is the Golden Palace, coming back to life. You're going to have people in your life also honoring their commitment. And those are the people that you want to also heal the ouch with. Okay. We have intention. Your intention and prayers could be shifting. You're going to be seeing like my prayers are magical, my affirmations are magical, but they're going to be on 20 once you have reset your nervous system. It's not something easy to do, especially if you live in this economy. If you work in this economy, it's not easy to just reset your nervous system. It's not easy to detach from certain outcomes and doing things differently. It's not that easy. And so all of the things that you've gone through in the last 1 to 2 years have led you to this, where you can set a different intention. Like whatever you intended before, it's not going to be the same. So maybe before you were like, oh, I want to make this much money. I want to do this. I want to do that. Now you're seeing like big picture. Now you're going deeper. Like, no, I want help with detaching. I want to master the art of bossing up, detaching, loving, being vulnerable, communicating differently instead of shutting down or melting down or isolating yourself. Wow. So we have peaks of joy. Get ready for the peaks of joy, because a lot of people are going to be following you, and you take your role as a role model, spiritual teacher, you take it seriously. So this kind of like hiatus that you're on is to help the people it's going to help the people that you already help even more. You're really going to be putting other people on the pain of mind of like, I can't fix them. I can't fix them. I can't help them. I'm sorry. So I'm so excited for you guys. Let me know what's going on in the comments. There's going to be a new message posted on Patreon, and they should be posted around the same time as this one. So be checking your notifications. It will be posted in the community tab when it's ready. Okay, and those of you that are on Patreon, you'll get your notification through email. What else? Yeah. If you guys are looking for exclusive content, pick a card style, which is the closest thing to a personal reading. There is an extensive library where everything is ad-free, and it's only $11.11 a month to join. And yeah, there's so much good coming in. Like, I know you're holding on for dear life. I know you're kind of over trying to figure out how to get through this, but it is going to get better, and it is going to get easier. This temporary pause is the energy that you needed. You're learning how to re-energize yourself in a different way so that you don't burn out or, feel like you're spiraling out of control because it was making you hot-tempered or emotional. Okay? If you made it to the very, very end, I want you to drop in the comments, I am honoring what is ending. I honor what is ending. Is there anything else I was going to say? You guys know what to do. You smash and hit the bell. You don't want to miss out on any future messages. I'm trying to think. Hype up this video if you claim this message. I appreciate all of your guys' love and support. I'm very grateful. Sorry, I'm really distracted today. My brain is like, but we're going to get through this together. I love you guys. Thank you for always encouraging and being kind and supportive and sweet. I'm so grateful for the collective that I have here on the internet. You guys are my family. I love you guys. And I will see you in the comments or the next one. Bye, guys.